Okay, yeah, good morning. So this overview video we explain basically how Microvault application works. So after you have registered and then you log in. So this is where it will take you, So um the first thing you need to do is to configure your collection card. It's very, very important. So if you want to do that with the mobile app, you can also do that with the web admin. But let's do that with the mobile app, okay? Because some features are not yet implemented in the mobile app, but they are already in the web admin, okay? So we are still adding some of the features that are left that we have not done in the web admin on the mobile app as at the time of this recording. Okay, so to start with your collection card, click on more. More is the button below. More. If you click on more, it will open up here for you. So you can configure your bulk SMS gateway. Okay, you can register with ebook SMS, and you sign in. But this is not what we are going to do now. So let's just go back and set up our collection card. Okay, so this is where you set up your card price. Let's assume that you want to have you are selling your card for 500. Okay, you put 500 here, and you want it to be a 2 years card. That's 24 months. You put the 24 months here, and normally is 31 days per month. You put it here, and you want your commission. Now if you want your commission to be debited, your seed, okay, to be debited on the first day of the month, you put 1 here. But if you want it to be debited on the 31st, any day that you prefer for the system to debit the commission, you select it here. So let's say that you want to use day 1, as in flat commission day 1, as in the first day of the month. So by implication, if somebody gives you a new customer registers now, let's say he's in a 500 naira plan, he gave you 2,000. That's for 4 days. The system will debit 500 automatically. That is if he's in day 1. Okay, so let's update this collection card. Updated. Okay, so we have updated our collection card. Is now in day 1, and the card price is 500. So let's look at collection packages. So this is where you set up your collection packages. So let's add one. Maybe let's call it FAV 500. Okay, amount 500, and this is flat, fixed. Okay, so the service charge is flat. If it's flexible, you earn it will be in percentage, the commission. But let's just say is fixed. Okay, let's add package. Package added. So you see it here, 500 have been taken on the system. So let's return back to our home. So we have a collection package. You can also do it from here. Okay, so now we have done these 2 things that is very, very important to do. So let's add our agent. So let's call this person. Let's add the phone number 12345, just something as an our agent. So let's just say the full name is agent 1. Email agent 1 at gmail.com. gmail.com. Address Abuja. So you see where they wrote require approval for cash collection. So if you want, because now you have your inflow, okay, before any money goes into the inflow, before the collection, as in collection money moves into the inflow, it will be approved. Okay, so now if you want, that is the inflow, that's the cash flow. So if you want this agent money to be approved before it goes into the cash flow, we have cash flow in and cash flow out. You have to approve the this thing. You have to verify. Let's say the person got 5,000 for that day. You have to verify that the 5,000 is on the system and he's giving you 5,000 before you approve. So if the system reads 10,000 and he's giving you 8,000, the didn't balance. So you either reverse and repost, or he completes the money. You reconcile yourselves. Okay. So let's use yes, add agent. You can maybe you can use no if you are the one that is owner of the business and you're adding yourself as the agent. You can just use no because it's your business. All right. But it's still advisable to use yes. So we have added this agent. So let's see. Okay, it has come out. Okay, agent one have come out. So um we have added this agent. Now let's open this agent and see what we have here. Okay, so you can update this agent, maybe put their picture and so on. You can browse for photo, update the agent photo. All right, you can do that. You can also change their phone number and all that. So you can log the agent. You can log the agent, lock agent. So the agent cannot be able to log in. You can also unlock. So you can delete the agent. You can change this feature. You can now, if you want to see the agent's collection that have not yet been approved, you click on unapproved, unapproval collection, or so all the collection that have not yet been approved will come out here. You can also reassign customers. So let's say one of your agents have stopped work. Of course, you need to reassign their customers to somebody else to be managing. You can do that from here. You select the customers and so on. You select the agent that you want to give the customers to. You say complete, it will go, it will fly. So this is loan. We are yet to implement this loan on the mobile app, but it's already on the web. Likewise, okay, we have done an investment on the mobile app, although these have not yet been implemented, but it's working on the web as at the time of this recording. But this one, you can view the agent customers. Okay, this one is working on the mobile app. So that's for this. So let's look at customers. So let's add a new customer. So phone number, let's say 126576361. So if I had configured my bulk SMS gateway, okay, and you register this customer, the customer will receive an SMS, a welcome SMS. Okay, but we have not done that, so it will not work. So let me say that this person's name is Emeka Idika. So let me use my email, Emeka Idika09@gmail.com. Address Enugu. Collection package. We have only one 500 collection period, daily. If you want this customer to be, if this customer is say okay that I'll be giving you money every day, you use daily, so you know your daily customers. If he say monthly, fine. If he say yearly, fine. Weekly, So you know your customers and know when to go to see them. All right. So let's just use daily. So if this guy will be on a if this guy is on a flexible destiny, you enter his or her percentage. So you can say, okay, at the end of the month, we are taking 2% commission. That's how you guys have agreed. In that case, you enter 2%. But in this case, he's on a flat 500, so this will not make any impact. You just leave it at zero. So agent, you select the agent that will be managing him. Now let me explain this debit card fee. You know, imagine that they call this customer comes into your destination and say, okay, that okay, how much is your card? You say 500. He gives you cash 500. So when he gives you cash 500, no need for you to debit his account again for card fee because he has already given you 500. But assuming that he did not give you any money for the card, you debit him. You in that case, debit card fee, you say yes. Okay, but if he has given you cash, you don't need to debit him again because he has paid for the card with cash. So in that case, you just say yeah, no, but let's just use yes. Now look at this place. Current card month, current card day. Okay, now also if this guy is already an existing customer that you want to onboard on the software, okay, no need to debit his card fee. You just say no because it is assumed that he has already paid. Okay, so that is for this. Now look at this one too. So now if now look at this one. Now they say current card month. So if you check your manual card, you can see if he's now in May. Okay, so you can just select that he's in, as in that his current card is in May. That is 5, and the day he's in maybe day 20. This is for existing customers. So the system will just continue managing the card where the manual one stop. Okay, so but this is a new customer, so let's just continue with our zero here. So if this person wants to be receiving SMS alert, you say yes. If he doesn't want SMS alert, you say no. If he wants mail, mail is free. Okay, but SMS alert, you'll be charging them. If you buy from ebook SMS or Book SMS Nigeria, and if you buy from them, they will charge you. Now you charge your customers. That place that you saw customer Book SMS something configuration is where you set up how much you want to be charging your customers per SMS. So, but if this guy doesn't want SMS, you just put no. Okay, so he wants SMS, no. He wants email, yes. Okay, so this one say send email registration alert, yes. All right, you just say add customer. It's adding up. Customer added successfully. So you can see now. Let's open this customer and see what's going on. So now look at this balance. You see, okay, I've gotten an email alert, Microvault, customer registration. So you see, welcome message, account number. So account number is always the phone number for people that have phone number. But you know, some customers may not have phone number. So what you will do is you leave that place that they wrote phone number, you leave it empty. The system will generate an account number for them that will start from with 0 for people that doesn't have phone number. But if they have phone number, that means the account number will be like open now, like how open functions. Okay, so you see their collection package for 500, registration date and time 7/7/15. Oh, the time is not correct. We are going to work on it. As at the time of this recording, the time is 1 hour late. So we are going to see why it's like that. But the date is correct. Okay. So at the time of this recording. So you can see that the system have debited the collection card fee because we say we ask him to debit. So this customer is now having a balance of how much? Minus 500. So he's having a balance of minus 500. So because our card fee is 500, all right. So he has debit. This person has been debited. Now, if you look at the card, you can see now that this is a 24 months card. Now you can see now that the card was purchased on May 31st May. And if you want to purchase again, when this card will fill up, at some point, this card will be month used will be 24. Current day, 31. Current month, 24. The card will be filled up. Okay? So in that case, you have to purchase the card again for the customer. You just come here, debit, and say purchase card. Piam, it will go. So that is for this. So you can also update the customer, update their signature. Okay. You can also update, scan their signature or snap it and then upload. This one is what you can do later. So that is for this. So let's see how we can do collection. So let's add collection for this customer. So you see now that your income is 500 because of the card fee. Your income have been recorded as 500. That is collection card fee. Okay, so you've made 500 naira as your income. Now let's do collection. So if the agent logs in, the agent will see their customers. When they click on my customers, the agent customers will come out. If the agent logs in with their agent username. Okay, so let's see this person. Let's see collection. So let's post maybe 4 days collection for this guy. Remember that the flat commission is in the day one. So let's select this customer. His information will come out. So you see their agent and so on. So total amount collected. Now if I enter 400 here, 400 will not go because he is not in. So he cannot give you anything less than 500. In fact, he can't even give you 19 because 19 is an invalid amount. So he has to give you anything 500, 1,000, 15, 2,000, and so on. So assuming that he gave you 2,000, that's for 3 days. Supposed to update. Let's try it again. 2,000. Let's refresh and see. It's supposed to update. Amount collected 2,000. Let's check it again and see why. So let's just use 2,000 first. Let's wait. It's supposed to update. Supposed to update to 2,000. To the number of days. Okay, let's put 500 and see.